What up, y'all? It's your G Twist P. So I'm gonna break it down to you like this. you know, Domestic violence awareness. To me, it's almost or just as serious as cancer awareness or sickle cell awareness. Domestic violence is definitely a disease to the human race. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because if you're a dude and you like hollering at other men's girls and you cause for a domestic violence dispute to come about on it, you're just as guilty. You're just as wrong as the man that is putting his hands on this woman. And the reason being is because you brought this anger into an individual that made him so angry that he put his hands on someone weaker than him, which is wrong. So you're just as responsible in my book. And I seen and met two individuals who their girl had the nerve to ask them to go out with another man who's trying to get in their pants, and the boyfriends blacked out and punched their girl in the eye. One of the girls, she had a black eye with a gash under it, and the other one just had the black eye and it was healing. You could see it was healing. And I could tell that the one that had the black eye that was healing, I could tell that she had her boyfriend arrested for the doing that. But the one with the gash under her eye, she's still with her boyfriend. I'm not going to mention no names, but the one thing I am going to say is when domestic violence awareness comes about, if you are a guy that holler at other guys' girlfriends and you like trying to go after women that are already in relationships, do us all a favor. Don't represent or stand up for domestic violence when you are a part of why it happens, okay? Because it's wrong. It's just like, if you were someone who knew a way to force someone to get cancer and you were doing it, and you're going to turn around and then say, we need cancer awareness, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? I could see if you make a change in your life and say, I'm no longer going to do this, then representing it is definitely something that you should do, because you owe it to them. But you need to stop doing what you're doing before you decide to do this. So this year 2016, concerning domestic violence awareness, if you know someone that is causing a situation like this, whether it's, the jealous female friend or family member, or if it's the guy that's the side dude, aware them of how they are not aware of how to prevent domestic violence, and that they actually add into the luggage, and I should say add into the load of the problem and making the problem more. They're adding fuel to the flames of this issue, and we need to get all around it. And if we was to look that far into it, we could prevent it, and we can drop down the numbers of domestic violence. And this is the reason why I'm doing this. The next thing, and the reason why I brought up cancer awareness, is because I just had a friend pass away from cancer, and I met someone who had a near and dear loved one pass away from cancer. I'm definitely giving a prayer shout out to them. God bless their souls. I don't mean to leave them nameless, but because of the real topic of this, I am gonna just keep names at peace. They don't need to be attached to this in that sense. But for all the good that this does do, that's why they're mentioned, but not by name. And anyone who sees this, you definitely need to watch this. If I talk about someone doing something negative, causing violence, I get like 80 views. But when I'm talking about awareness of cancer, and I'm talking about awareness of racism, or I'm talking about awareness of domestic violence, I'm getting like 20 views or something like that. And I think that it shows how cynical the world is, or just the social groups that are watching my videos can be. I don't want y'all to be seen as that. I want to show that we are in some form of way connected on a positive note. So help me do that. This is why I'm coming with this a positive approach, because I feel that if I come with this positive approach, y'all will take in my universal unity videos, my videos talking about relationship matters, and how I'm trying to just inform y'all on the best way to go about these situations. And maybe y'all could take it in and have conversations about it, and we could work together to make a better world. At least we can start with our social circles. I want to thank y'all for watching. If you did, it's your G Twist P. I've been going through some things, you know what I'm saying? And it's real like that. Like, as you can see, you know what I mean? Certain situations went down, and, you know, things just went backwards and all of that. And it's just like crazy that I have to go through that, because I'm a good dude, you know what I'm saying? I changed my life. I moved from the environment that enabled me to be a negative person. And I mean, I wasn't a negative person, but the stress made me feel like I was a negative person. It made me feel like I enabled the enemy to make me have negative thoughts by just being around them. So I got away from that. And I mean, to me, it was like one of the best choices I made, but it's not the best. It's one of the best. The best choice I made was to not follow up with the craziness with a lot of the things that I've been thinking to do to retaliate. And basically, it would have been to be more louder and be just as annoying as my opposers, but I didn't. And I'm proud of myself for that. I pat myself on the back for that, because it took a lot for me to do that. Right now, I'm more worried about the safety of individuals that can't defend themselves. I'm going to put it like that. I don't want to put out everybody that can't defend themselves, but I do want to say that I want for y'all to be safe. If you can't defend yourself against these entities and individuals, I would not want for y'all to have to go up against them. And in some ways, I feel like that's why I'm targeted. I think that God put me in this position because he felt I was strong enough to deal with it. And I'm still here. I'm still free. And I thank God for that. I think, you know, sometimes God gives you challenges and you're like, God, why? You know, I don't want this challenge. You know, I got other things to worry about that I feel that you would want me to be more worried about too. And then it's just like, maybe God is saying that, yes, you need to be worried about this, but you might have a little fire on your back, and you just got to show that it doesn't burn, because that's how the blessed are. You know what I'm saying? Fire doesn't burn the blessed. Fire only burns the wicked. And that's just real. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it just is what it is, you know, and it's just like all in your head when you think about it. It's just like, walking on coal. You have individuals that could walk on the coal and not get burnt. And, this is what this is to me right now. It's like I'm walking on the coal, and it's mind over matter right now for me. Anyway, it's your G Twist P. You can check out my most recent videos. I have videos here on YouTube, and I have videos also on Facebook. I'm talking about my 30-second segments that I do. There's a whole bunch of them. It'll be hard to actually look through my profile and actually see all of them, but you can definitely get direct access to my YouTube ones, because they're just lined up. It's no post in the way. It's just right there. And I think that it could definitely be educational, entertaining, and much more if you look into it the way you need to, because you might be going through situations like me or like the topics that I bring up, and it could be resourceful if you look at it in the right way. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like I said, thank you for watching. It's your G Twist P. Bless up. You know what I'm saying? Through prayer, I pour the blood of the Most High onto you in a positive light, that it betters you and all of that. To everybody that's going through something, hold on, be strong. There's a blessing there for you. I'm telling you, there's a blessing there. Y'all have a nice one, okay? One.